Hello, my friends. Welcome to our 4 o'clock session. And first and foremost, I want to welcome all of my coaching students and my boot camp students that are here. Have I got some great examples for all of you tonight in our third boot camp session on communication. Fred, did they take care of you and get you, the other person hooked up?
Hey, Max, you hear me?
I hear you fine, Fred. How are you?
Very good. Still pending on that situation.
Okay, I saw it come in and I figured maybe you hit the thing twice.
Yeah.
So,
And I didn't, I saw the notice, but I just want to get access to those member portal resources.
gotcha. No worries. I'm sure they're going to take care of it today.
And I want to give you my money.
Yes. It's always nice to take money. All right. So now, quickly, in tonight's boot camp session, it's all about communication. And I have some new case studies. I have some new examples of how you talk to people, especially when it comes to people who have great skills, great experience, but they're kind of reluctant to look at network marketing because of the reputation it has. So I started out this morning session with this Bruce Lee quote: "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." Now, my 4-step formula forms a single system that's your one kick step to master social networks like LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. It's so simple, anyone can master them. Four steps: create a page, connect with people, communicate, qualify them, close a sale. Anybody can master this. Now, in the middle of all the hectic chaos and everything that's going on in the world, LinkedIn is making some major changes that are going to affect everybody. So let me start out on a positive note by saying the past is not equal to the future. I don't care what you've done all year. You can do more business in the next 3 months than you've done in the past 9 months. You can still close out 2023 as your best year and lay the foundation for 2024 with an excited team that's growing and in momentum. But in order to prosper, you need to know about LinkedIn's changes. There's some good news and there's some bad news. The bad news is that they're rolling out major restrictions on all free accounts. So they're limiting the number of people that you can connect with. All free account users will only be able to send 10 connection requests a month with a connection request message. You can still send connection requests without a message, but they limit you to 10 a month. And this is the reason, and the reason they're doing it are all these crazy people that are jumping on LinkedIn and breaking the rules. LinkedIn Celebration is good news because it makes it easy to connect and reconnect with people. So, two things. I want to jump out of this. And I'm going to jump into one of my students' account who's just getting started. Now, Zumar has Sales Navigator. So this isn't going to affect him. Now, you're going to do all of your primary searches on LinkedIn, and then you're going to use Sales Navigator, which offers you unlimited searches, unlimited connection requests. So we're going to come up here and we're looking for people that are clearly looking for an opportunity. Well, LinkedIn makes it easy. Let's look for people that are looking for opportunities. And let's look for somebody that is interested in a sales opportunity that's remote. Hit the enter key. And so we click on people. We got 54,000. Next, we can come over here to locations and we can filter it down to just the United States. So now you got 24,000. Now, as you scroll down, we have no idea how active these people are. This person's got the open to work frame around their picture, and you can see by pending, we've already reached out to these people to send them a connection request. But what we're going to do, before we go, you get 10 on a page. And sometimes LinkedIn puts the older ones up at the front. So what you can do is you could skip ahead to page 5 or page 6. But if you're going to use Sales Navigator, you have to do it from the first page. So now we're going to go over here looking for opportunities in the United States. And so they're giving us 2,500 people. Let me. Now, what you have to do is we have to get rid of these presets. So now you've got 18,000 people that have the words looking for opportunities, sales in their profile. All right. Now what you have to do, one of the things you could do is you could use one of their filters spotlights. Show me all the people that have posted on LinkedIn in the last 30 days. Now you're down to 3,000. So let's collapse this. So all of these people have posted on LinkedIn in the last 30 days. Now, you do not communicate with people in Sales Navigator. So let's say here's Amanda. She's a high ticket closer. What you're going to do is you're going to bring up her profile. Put your mouse over her link. So here's Amanda here. Now it tells you that InMails get 5 times more responses, meaning you're writing to somebody inside LinkedIn. All right, but now we're not going to communicate with her here. You go over to the 3 dots, click on that. And we want to view her LinkedIn profile. So we're going to jump out of Sales Navigator, come back over to the regular LinkedIn. And this is where you're going to click more, come down here, hit the connect button, send your message. We're looking for people that have something about them looking for a job in their headline. Actively looking for relevant professional opportunities. We do the same thing. Take your mouse, put it over their name, right click, open the link in a new tab. Again, we go over to the 3 dots. View their profile in the regular LinkedIn. All right, that's how you do it. Now, let me come back over here. And what I'm going to be sharing with everybody tonight, let me bring this up. And let me bring the other one up. Okay, so here's what I've done. These are examples, copy and paste examples that you're going to use when you're talking to someone that has a negative attitude about network marketing. So we responded back to a prospect, at least once a week I talked to someone that told me that network marketing was not for them. And I know how they feel because at one time I felt the same way. This is the feel, felt, found strategy. But when a good friend explained how they really worked, I looked more closely at the business model, and I'm so glad that I did, especially since I already had the experience working with and training people to be successful in the business. Now, your previous experience hiring, training, and developing people for all the companies that you worked with in the past has given you the experience to be very successful in this type of business. We're talking to somebody that had worked for a number of companies as a trainer. Based on your personal experience, what do you know about the network marketing model that makes you think it's not for you? Well, I never answered. Then he came back and he says, why do you want to know? So then we wrote back, sorry for my delayed response to your last question. The reason I asked you what you knew about network marketing, also called MLM, is that it involves doing all of the things that you said you liked to do in your previous jobs, like working with a team, teaching others, being a mentor, and helping people become good at sales. That's why I brought it up in the first place. Unfortunately, like most people that I meet, your perception and your oversimplified explanation of how the business model works turns off most people. In fact, I never would have gotten into this kind of business based on what you just told me. LOL. So let me explain how network marketing really works and why it attracts people like you with management training and team building experience. Network marketing is an industry. Now, we have in our scripts book a great explanation of network marketing. This is an advanced, newly released script when we're talking to people that have senior executive experience. Network marketing is an industry where large companies use word-of-mouth advertising to generate sales and reward their distributors with generous commissions for the sale of products or services that are constantly in demand and serve a huge market. The top earners, leaders, and trainers in every company earn 6- and 7-figure incomes by doing the things that you like to do and help develop and train large teams of distributors to become successful. What attracts most professionals with your experience in the network marketing business model is the residual income component. Once people start buying the products of a company being recommended by you or members of the team that I'm going to help you build, everyone continues to get paid every time they are reordered. And you receive a substantial commission on what you sell, plus an override on everything everyone on your team sells. It'll be like you or your distributors / team members that you're going to train told someone that didn't know anything about Target where a store was. And when they went to the store and bought anything, the store paid you or members of your team a sales commission on whatever was purchased. The icing on the cake is that every time they returned to the store in the future and bought anything else, you'd continue to be paid for what was purchased, as would your distributors or team members. And as a team leader, you would receive an override on whatever your team does. Network marketing companies have changed dramatically in many ways over the years, thanks to social networks like LinkedIn. Today, you don't have to chase your family, friends, and acquaintances to buy something or advertise or buy leads like you had to do years ago, so you can build a growing business. To be successful in network marketing today requires 3 things. 1, you have to be passionate about the products and the company that produces them, passionate to the point that you tell people about the company even if you weren't getting paid to do it. 2, you have to be working with someone that's already successful and can teach you how to build the business and train large teams on social networks like LinkedIn. They must be dedicated to helping you build your business and train you to build a large team. And 3, you must have good online business building tools so members of your team can easily tell others about the business. Working with me and the network marketing company that I work with would enable you to start an online business that will start generating income very quickly with a minimum investment and extremely low monthly overhead. Together, I'll help you train a large team of entrepreneurial-minded distributors right off of LinkedIn and other social networks to generate a substantial stream of income for everyone, and your override commissions off their sales would amount to 6 or 7 figures. Would you like to know more about my company? and how we would work together. And the person came back, yes, please tell me more. Now, what I've done is I've got examples of different companies and how you would introduce the business, give a little bit of your story, your history, and move into the project launch script. We've got one for Maluka, we've got one for Zuma, we've got one for LifeVantage, and we've got one so far for Isogenics. We also have one for LifeWay. So for those folks that are in boot camp, and we have probably about 11 more different companies, we're going to help you develop your own. Tonight, we're going to be introducing new strategies, new scripts, that are going to help all of you take your business to a whole new level. Now, some of our new prospecting and recruiting strategies, tactics, and scripts work best in the final 3 months of the year. I have opened up and I have shut registration for the October boot camp. Okay. That's for some of you the bad news. The good news is that I've opened up registration for the November boot camp. And when you register for the November boot camp, you're going to have access to the recorded sessions of the October boot camp, so you all can get started right away. Now I'm going to be back 9 o'clock tonight. This is going to be, considering all the changes that LinkedIn has made, a session that is jammed with new strategies and scripts to make everything work. So until next time, best of luck in building your business, and God bless.